Are we ready? So on the other side, sorry if you've not changed. Good. And then we're going to do them together, backwards. If anybody's been sat at their computers, you'll appreciate this, just moving those shoulders. And then forward. Good. Lovely. And just popping your hand onto your shoulder there, fingers on your shoulder, and then just give those elbows a nice circle. Good. And then the other side, forward. And don't forget just a few back as well, so it's both ways. Sometimes you might think, blimey, it's a lot stiffer going backwards. So let's go backwards this side. Good. Now full circle with one arm, backwards. Some people find one way easier than the other. And then we're going to go forwards. You can use the body a little bit, just get a little bit of rotation started. Then backwards on the other side. Good. And then a few forward. And then we're going to go into our swimming. So that's just both arms forward. Nice body rotation now, starting to use the torso. And a little bit of backstroke. That really gets everything moving. Good. Lovely. So first simple one, starting to use the legs. It's just a step and a knee lift. Step and a knee lift. Step and a knee lift. Okay, so we just take that up. So it's just a step, knee lift. Good. Lovely. Just taking it across the body slightly. Good. Just a couple of these. Then we're going to make it a squat knee lift. Squat. Not a massive squat. We're just warming up. So just starting to go down a little bit deeper and up, down, up. Good. 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 Couple more. Lovely. So we're going to just do a little hug and a little hug. So we're really starting to use the core. Hug the knee in. Hug the knee in. Hug. Hug. So as you lift, really use the tummy. Think about the tummy pulling in. Good. Little hug. Little hug. Then we have a knee circle. Stay on the same leg. So on one leg, just do some circles. Really warming up the hip. Inside and outside of the legs. Good. Then change to the other side. Round we go. Good. Really opening it up. Again, if you sit a lot, if you've been sat a lot lately, really nice to open up the hip flexor. If you've got room, you're not going to kick anybody or anything. Actually take it into a full circle with the leg. Good. Nice. Doesn't have to go particularly high, but think about being strong in the core. Warming up even your sides. Change leg. Here we go. Good. Nice, everybody. Couple more. Lovely. Okay, so going to practice a little bit of balance, okay? Get the brain working with the body. So we're just going to brush our feet forward and back. Brush. Testing the one leg. Make sure you're not stood on a mat because it can make it a little bit harder. So as you come back with the leg, the body wants to go forward, just so you're not pinching the back. Change leg and just brush the foot backwards and forwards. Good. You might want to take your hands out for balance. I tend to find the hips is okay. Lovely. Okay, we're going to go across in front of the body, all the way round to the back. So a little circle. So it starts to use sides, hips, start to rock a little bit. Testing that balance. So where do we get the balance from? Here. So that's what you've got to concentrate. If you're a bit wobbly, just really pull in tight around the core. Arms if you want to. Couple more. And let's change legs. So again, cross in front, all the way around to the back. Good. Staying as tall as you can, that will help. Always stretching your body, keeps the core engaged. Couple more. Lovely. Into my good old paddle squat. So into a nice squat position, hands joined in front, whether you want to link the fingers or just hold, and you're paddling down the river. Nice twist of the body, warming up those shoulders. Good. Race to the end. Lovely. And we just do a couple of VWs, okay, a couple of Volkswagens. So we've got our V, arm, into a W, and just a little squat, down. So if you watch, my arms aren't here, they are going back. So they're really squeezing the shoulder blades and going back. Really good. Warming up the back with those shoulders. Nice, everybody, well done. Last couple. People always say it's very noisy, your shoulders, crunching and clicking and whatever, grinding. It's because they're near to your ears generally. And there's lots of parts that move in your shoulders. Okay, well done. Grab a drink. So I will explain what we got to do. Change my music over so something a little bit more upbeat. Okay. This is our first 4 minutes, okay. So we are going to do, you have options. You can just do 4 squats, 2, 3, 4. You can do 4 squats, jumps. Okay. All right, entirely up to you. They're your options. Just a simple squat, okay, or a simple squat, jump, squat, jump. You're only doing 4 each time. So you're not doing loads. Then you have side reach to toes. Reach, don't go down. Don't forget, beanbag on the head. Trying to keep that beanbag. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then it's cross jacks or ordinary jacks, up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then reaches across the body for 4. Back to squats. Yes. Okay, reach to the toe. Reach to the toe. Jacks. Reaches across the body. I'll set you up and then I'll try and keep on top of the pace that you're doing and give you the instructions for the next move, okay? All right, so we give it a go. We're going to do this for 4 minutes, okay? 4 of each, all right? And you keep going at your pace. You take it up or down. If you need to just go to squats, next time do squat jumps, that's up to you. Oh, if you don't want to do jumping jacks, stepping out. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of that. Are we ready? Okay. Are you ready? So this is the worst part of the session, but don't worry, it's soon over. I'm going to find the timer. Are we ready? Here we go. Starting with squat jumps. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got side reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Across the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into squats. Side reaches down to the toes. Jumping jacks. Cross the body. Reach, reach. Back into squats. Here we go. Reach to the toes. Jumping jacks. Cross the body. Here we go. Really reach. As you get warm, reach further. Squats. To the toes. Jumping jacks. Cross the body. Really twist. Take it up. Squat. You go at your own pace. Toes. Jumping jacks. Stepping out if you want. Reach across. Just simple squats. If you want to rest. To your toes. Jumping jacks, take it down if you need to. Reach across. Here we go. To those toes. Really take the legs wider as you get warmer. Jacks. And reach. Really twist. Holding that core. Squats. Toes. Coming up for jacks. And reach. We're ready for the squats. Take them down if you want. Jump if you can, that's great. And down to those toes. Looking good. Keep going at your pace. It's your workout. Make it yours. Here we go. Down to toes. If you're with me. Jumping jacks. And across the body. And squats. Looking good, everyone. Nearly there. Let's keep it going. Take it down with the jacks. Time check coming. 20 seconds to go. You're nearly there. Here we go. I'm back on the squats. Where are you? Can you get another round in? Toes. And jacks. Oh, I nearly made it. Oh. That's it, everybody. Well done. Fabulous. How was that? Let's see those thumbs. Thumbs up. Good. You looked really good, everybody. Well done. We need to take a breather. I do, or else I won't be able to speak to you. Okay, looking good. Not too hot. See, I've got air conditioning. Okay, take a breather. Well done. Obviously, I can't see all of you all the time, so I've swapped round to see different people now. Who's got a cup of coffee? I hope that's water, Sarah. Yeah, it's water. That's okay. She's got water. Yeah, take on some water. Brilliant. Well done. So that's your first time of the 4 minutes, 4 exercises, 4 each. Cool. We'll talk about it later. Okay, so next ones, we're going down on the floor. So I'm going to go over there, but you can still hear me and see me. Okay. Let's just see how we're going to do. I'll leave the music there and I'll come and sort that out in a second. So they're going to be mountain climbers, which are under here. So it's 4 slow if you want to take it slow. If you want to do it faster, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulder taps. So I'm going to come round. Shoulder taps. Yeah. So shoulder taps. You can do them on your knees. Tap, tap, tap for 4. Come up onto your toes is harder. Okay. Keep the bottom down. Don't let it come up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, you can do body twists on your knees. We got 4 of these. Okay. Or come up onto your toes, a little bit harder. And we've got 4 of those. I don't want you rushing them. I want you to take your time. So really take your time. Slow down. That's your breather. Okay. Then we have leg lifts. 2 options. Down onto your knees. Leg out the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll have been doing your torso twist. You can stay here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Completely up to you. Then back into mountain climbers. Then we've got the shoulder taps. Then we've got the torso twist. And then we've got the leg lift. Are we ready? Have we had a little rest there? Okay. So taking yourselves down, that's lovely. Looking good. We are going to pop the music on. I'm going to set our timer. Are you ready? So mountain climbers, when I say ready, let's go. So mountain climbers. Then we're into shoulder taps. Then we're into torso twist. Take your time here. Really reach. Keep that body firm. Then we're into leg lifts. 1, 2 on each side, 4 on each side, sorry. And the other side. Mountain climbers. Shoulder taps. If you're ahead of me, apologies. Okay, take it at your pace. Slow down at the torso twist. And then leg lifts. 2, 3, 4, other leg. Little squeeze of that bottom. Let's get it going. Mountain climbers. Taps. Twists. If you need to sit back and let your wrists have a rest, you do that. Not a problem. Pulses on the leg for 4. And the other side. Squeeze that bottom. And mountain climbers. Shoulder taps. Don't forget, take it down onto your knees. Makes it a little bit easier. And leg lifts, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Don't forget, your workout, you pace yourself. Do it at a level that suits you. Good. Let's keep it twisting. Lovely long bodies. Keeping that bottom down. And leg lifts. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to just roll my hands. Give my wrists a little rest. Entirely up to you when you want to. Then I'm going to go again. Mountain climbers. Shoulder taps. And twist. So the CrossFit idea is you would do these over a period of time and you would try to do more circuits of them within the 4 minutes. So if you want to set yourself a challenge, you could do that. Here we go, mountain climbers, shoulder taps, twist, lovely control, keeping those bodies long and lean. Take the knees down if you need to. I'm going to for this one. I'm going to do pulses with my knee down. And I'm back round, mountain climbers. Shoulder taps. Okay, twist. Twist, looking good. And leg lift. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Let's keep going. Take it down onto knees for those shoulder taps and those twists. Oh, and we're there. Woo! Give yourselves a clap. Oh, we got those arms today, didn't we? Okay, so let's just roll those shoulders. Oh, take on some water. Fabulous effort, everyone, though. Okay. Can you see how you can work those? Testing this a little bit more. Backwards. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Okay. Got to look sexy in those tops. Or the men, when you take your tops off. Okay, give them. We do a little tricep pull across. Lovely. And then the other way. Good. Right, let me just turn that music off for a second. Let me just check. I thought I'd lost a few of you then. You've disappeared. We okay? Thumbs? Yeah, there's a few up. Good. How are we finding it this way? I'll come back across to these. Okay, ladies, how are we? Are we all right? We got two newbies on my screens now, but we're all right. Good. Slightly different to how I've been doing it, but we've been doing it for a few weeks, and I just thought we'd try something a little bit different. We have one more combo, and then we're into some lovely stretches. Okay, so this combo is for the core, for the abs. Okay. So I want any of the postnatal mums, obviously, to take this to the degree that they want. I'll show you levels. And that's the same for anybody, okay? There's different levels and different degrees you can work at. So take a breather, watch me, take on some water. So we've done it before, okay? So we've got our roll back. So I'm sat nice and tall, legs are bent. Okay, and I roll back into that C position. So my back doesn't go straight back at all. It pulls the tummy in and I sort of slouch back. I think it's the best way of putting it. We're all good at slouching. So we're slouching, but we're pulling the tummy in. So that's your C position. If you need help and support because the tummy's not working so well, that's a whole range from postnatal to people who are just starting to work out. Okay, use your hands pulling on your legs to there. If you can keep them up and you can go a little bit further and then you sit back up, really tall, really push the arms forward. It lifts you forward. Then you roll back and you lift. If not, it is a hold on and come up. And you can see I'm just using my arms a little bit there for support and to help my tummy, okay? So it's not all going to work the tummy there. Our next one, bow and arrow move is this. Can you see that looks like a bow and arrow? And then you pull the other one back. So I'll show you from the front. You bow and arrow. And you look over the shoulder as the arm goes back. So we're going to do that. It creates a little twist in the body. As I go back, I'm twisting. I come up, I'm twisting. I come up, I twist. So we're going to have 4 of the straight ones, 4 of the twists. So that would be 2 each side. Okay, then we're going to go into tabletop. Okay, which tabletop is this? Remember last week I said to you, if your knees are coming too near to you and they're here, then it makes it easier. So you need to use your hands just to check that they're in the right place. Okay, and we're literally going to tap the toe 4 times on one leg and 4 times on the other. And then our final move, taking the arms out to the side like a T. Okay, you've got 2 options. Pop the toes down and just roll the knees one side and then back over to the other. We're going to do that 4 times, 2 each side. Or keep the legs up in tabletop and you're going to drop the knees to one side and then go over to the other. Okay, so it's called a knee roll. Could everybody see me there okay? Yeah, oh good, 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 good. So it's always very difficult on this one. So just to recap, roll back, make sure you go into a C position. Okay, I'm still talking about the C position, Jill. Okay, years later. We've got the roll back and the twist. So the roll back and the twist. Okay. You can still hold, did I show you? You can still hold onto your leg and do that roll back and the twist. So if you need to, sorry, come back over. If anybody needs to, this hand holds onto the leg, the other hand goes back. Yeah. So if at any point you need a little help, then just use your hands to hold you. Okay. Then we've got the tabletop toe taps. And then we've got the knees dropped to one side. Have we had a little rest? Are we all refreshed and ready to go? Good. I'm going to put something a little bit nicer on, a little bit calmer on, music-wise. Hopefully you can still hear it. Should go find it. It's here somewhere. Got so much music on this thing. So we have some nice relaxing yoga-y type music. And believe it or not, we're going to keep going for 4. If you ever need to rest, you can do a full body stretch, legs out, arms out, just to relax. Are you ready? Wait for me to get across there. Okay, so we have our roll backs. 4 nice steady ones. So we're just going to go 1 and then sit up. 2. Really think about the tummy button being pulled in. Don't let it go out at all. And use your hands on your legs here if you need to. Good. We're going to go into our twist. We're going to go back with our bow and arrow arms. Nice and slow. Keeping that core. This one's not how many we do. This is about the technique and the flow. Good. We're going to drop back and go into tabletop. Check that the legs are away. And we just tap down for 4 on one side. And then 4. Keeping that tummy in. Pull in that tummy button towards the spine. Good. And then we're going to put arms out. And whatever level you want to do, which is either keeping the toes on the floor and just rolling the knees from one side to the other, or if you can go up and keep them in tabletop. Lovely. Coming back up. Here we go. So roll back for 4. Sitting lovely and tall, reach through. Oh, some nice sitting up there. Good, Sophie. You like these ones, don't you? Good. When you've done 4 of your lovely slow pace, we're going to go back with the bow and arrow. The sitting up tall is as important as the going back. Sit up nice and tall. Reach the body forward. Good. So we should be going into tabletop. If not, take it at your own pace. That's fine. Toe taps. 2, 3, 4. Constantly thinking about keeping the hips still, pulling that tummy in, and the back should be in neutral. And then letting those knees drop to the side, back up, drop to the other side. Lovely twist and stretch as well as using the core on the way up. So we really pull with the tummy. Good. Sitting back up. How are we doing, guys? So rest if you need to. So it's down, sit up lovely and tall,
Kirsty,
really reach through. Yes?
I'm feeling it all in my hip flexors.
You will, because what's happening, if you feel it in your thigh and your hip flexors, it's the tummy that's not working so hard.
Okay.
So the rest of your body starts to be recruited. So maybe,
is there anything else I can do to try and stop it?
So to have a rest, you can sit in a sort of cross-legged and open up there for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Have a rest. That means that the tummy's getting tired.
Okay.
Right? And then next time really think about the tummy button pulling in. And if it aches again, another time to stop, because it means that your body's recruiting your legs to help you. Okay, right. Is that all right? Yeah. So take a rest for a minute. Lovely. So where are we? We're on the bow and arrow. Some people look like they're on the bow and arrow stage. Good. Lovely. Good to check with me at any time though, everybody. All right. And then we're into tabletop, some people. Okay, so we're just going to do some simple taps. It's going to be quite intense for some of you, so just rest. Do that full body stretch. Wow, that was the 4 minutes. Good. Whoa. Wow, excellent, well done. Tough? We're a bit like that, are we?
Yeah, that was surprisingly hard, that.
Yeah, not the sort of thing you've probably done for a while, Jonathan, I would imagine.
No,
child. No, decorating is not the sort of thing you do like that, do you? But no. Lovely and controlled. Take the rest when you need to. Your back
Yeah, it's not very happy after 3-4 weeks of decorating.
No, no, that's true. So the one for you to avoid is the twisty one, and definitely do that with holding your legs, you know, with the other arm, so that you're having some support. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's pushing it too far. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Okay, everybody else okay? Good, good, good. We got our water out. That's great. Okay, we'll have a proper chat after, and you can give me some feedback because it's slightly different this week than what I've done before. We're going to go into some stretches, guys. Okay, I'm going to bring you over so I can sort of see you a little bit more, if that's all right. So we're going to stretch out everything we've used today. Get me. Which is everything really, so we could be here for a while, couldn't we? So laying on your front, everybody. Okay. So we've got our hands out in front of us and we're up on our elbows. Now, if you sort of just lift your shoulders and stay tall, you might feel that straight down that tummy. That might be enough for you. Jonathan, I wouldn't suggest you go any higher. Jeanette, I don't suggest you go any higher. I suggest both of you stay here. If you're okay with your back, you can just push up a little bit. It might mean arms bent, so like I have, or some of you might be able to go all the way with nice straight arms. But we never hold that long. We come down and we rest because it compresses the lower back. It's a good stretch, but it does compress the back. So we're just resting, let the head down. Then we're going to come back to elbows. And again, a couple of you, Jonathan, Jeanette, definitely stay there. And then we're going to push into our hands and come up. Feel that stretch down the middle of the tummy. Good, and down again. So we're going to do the opposite now. We're going to bring the leg in. So we're going to bring in one leg. Now the aim is, not many people can, but the aim is to get both hips on the floor. So try not to roll and let this one come up. So both hips on the floor. And you can rest the head down. This is your time to say well done. You put all the hard work in. And now you can have a stretch. Good. Now to begin with, all muscles will go, oh, I don't want to do that. And then eventually they'll just relax and they'll go into a proper stretch. Good. So we hold them a bit longer now because you're nice and warm. Now we're going to change over to the other leg and bring that in. Good. Lift the head down. My sweaty brow. And fair play for you that are in your houses and gardens, because I have got air conditioning and it was still very hot. Lovely. We're going to go back into child's pose. So push yourselves up all the way back over to your heels. Feet open so that the tummy and the chest can go down nice and low. And we're just reaching forward. So the back, the shoulders, everything. It's a nice stretch. You sit down into it. Head on the floor again. The more you reach forward, the more your shoulders will stretch. And the more you sort of push your bottom back, the more your lower back will have a stretch. If the backs are aching a little bit later, then this is quite a good one to do this evening. So you're going to take your left hand out to the left side, and then you're going to put your right hand on top. And by doing that, you should now feel a nice stretch into that right side, down into the right hip. I can feel that today, for sure. Good. If you don't feel it, then you can just slightly lean towards that right, and then you hopefully will feel it there. Lovely. We're going to take it out to the right side. Hand goes out, left one goes on top. Of course, the further you take it to the side, the bigger the stretch. Lovely. Coming round onto your bottoms, we're going to cross one leg over the other, if you can see me okay. So one leg's bent and then the other leg's across. Good. We're going to reach through to get hold of one of the legs, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Good, good, good. Looks like most of you got it. Have a little check. Okay. And then rest the head back, pull it into you, and you'll feel that in the bottom of the leg that's bent across the other one. You should feel that into the bottom. We've done quite a lot of squat jumps and things today. Good. Hold that stretch. The more you pull it towards you, and the more you push the knee out, the bigger the stretch will be. Let the muscles relax. We've got to hold it enough for them to relax into the stretch. And then we're going to change over. So you pop the other foot on the floor initially, cross the leg, the other leg, reach through and pull towards you. Good. Lovely. Again, letting those muscles relax into it. Okay, so popping that same foot back down, keeping the leg crossed, you can put your arms out like a T again, and you're going to drop. If you watch, you're going to drop your knee, just leaving it crossed still, down to the one side. So one leg is still crossed across the other bent knee. That's a not great way of describing it, but okay. Then the leg comes up and you go across the other side and drop the toe to the floor. It's just a slightly different way of twisting the body, opening up the pelvis, where a lot of us are stiff, and it affects our posture. Good. So once you come back up again, swap legs, so one goes down, the other one crosses again as it was originally. And we drop the knee down to the floor, rolling both legs across. And then bringing it back up, and the toe drops down to the other side now, taking both legs across. Nice mobility of the back too, which is always good. And coming back up. Lovely. Okay, slowly come back up. We've been laid down for a minute, so just take your time. Coming up onto your knees. We're going to do a nice hip flexor. Claire, this will definitely help with where you were getting a little bit stiff earlier. You were starting to feel it. So we take a step out. We don't take a too big a step out like we used to. We used to take a really big step, and we used to drop in like this. So we don't now. We take much more of a right angle. We do a pelvic tilt. So we tilt the pelvis, then the hip and the hip flexors engaged, then you come forward. And you'll find it's only a small amount that you can come forward now. Okay, you get that pelvic tilt in, and sometimes it's almost hardly, you don't need to move, that's enough to engage here. So it'll be the front of the quad and into those hip flexors. Looking good, everybody. Good. Then we're going to come back, and we are going to take a bigger step. We are just going to relax into it as well. We're just going to, it's not such a good stretch, but it's just to open it up a little bit. You can drop forward. It's not a wrong thing to do. It's just they found that doing that pelvic tilt increases the stretch. Lovely. Let's go the other side. Small step forward, pelvic tilt, engage in here, and then just slightly forward. Good. Always worth this stretch. It gives you the time to just calm back down, bring the body back down to normal. Heart rate, your mind ready for the rest of the day. So we're going to come back, take a bigger step as we did last time, and just reach forward, opening up that hip. So not much of a stretch, just opening it up. Good. Lovely. We're going to go into down dog. So down dog is hands, and you tuck your toes under, so you're going to come up. You come up into a V position, and your head goes between your arms. So it comes up like this. You push your heels back into the floor, Well, mine don't touch, but they're going that way anyway. Head between the arm, looking back at your knees. So it's a back stretch. Now, once you're in this position, just lift your bottom. Try and keep the heels down, but lift your bottom and you'll find the whole stretch in your legs and your back changes by just trying to push your bottom up as well. Lovely. And then we're going to drop down onto our knees and we're going to go into a cow stretch, which is pushing our tummy down to the floor. So a little bit of an arch of the back, stick the old bottom out. Good. Tuck those toes under. We're going back up to down dog. Okay, so back up, head between the arms. Remember that lift of the tailbone again. Really changes the dynamics. And then this time we're going to pedal our feet. If you can see me, I'm just doing a little calf stretch, pedaling my feet from one heel down to the other heel down. Good. Lovely. Then I want you to walk your hands towards your feet. Bend your knees if you need to, not a problem. Okay. Then just let the head and the hands hang. Give them a little shake. Let the neck move freely. Let gravity pull you down. Stretching the back of the legs. So we're going to roll up to halfway. Hands go onto the side. Okay, I'm just going to move my screen slightly. You're going to lose me. Hands go onto the sides and we have a rounded back like this. Okay, so that's our cat position, if you like. And then we're going to go into a flat back. So use the pressure against your legs. Make sure it's above your knees, not on your knees. Okay, and we got a nice flat, so it's like the cow position we do on the floor. Bottom goes out, back nice and flat. Go into the rounded again. Good. And then into the flat back, bottom goes out. Shoulders back, nice long neck. Good, and relax down and slowly wind yourself back up to standing. We're just going to do some shoulder rolls. Forward. Good, we're going to take one arm across, just do that stretch again we did earlier. And then the other way. Good. One last little roll of those arms and give yourself a clap. Woo! Cool, cool, cool. Let me stop the recording. Well done, everybody.